Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. To all our beautiful and wonderful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, you're welcome. We're happy you find us. Thank you for following us. Don't forget to hit on that notification bell. Don't forget to like our videos, share our videos, and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified for more upcoming videos. And in the comment section, please note the regrettive comments. Thank you for watching. So we'll see you in our next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. We love you. Bye.
Another contender is of this Awujale's too, Dr. Kunle Azan. Dr. Kunle Azan, MD, FRCS, FROCO pharmacist, I guess, FWACS, and FNICA. Otumba is Otumba Obaruwa and Bamole of Ijebuland is the founder of I Foundation Hospital. That is another contender to this stool. Dr. Kunle Azan. Dr. Kunle Azan also happens to be the doctor to the late Awujale. He happens to be the doctor to the late Awujale before he passed away. So another contender is Otumba Ayodeji Oshibogun. Dr. Ayodeji Oshibogun. Sorry, because of my eye, I can't read out some of his own profile. He's a director of can you tiny for me, dear? Sorry. I think he works as a TV person. Sorry, I can't read some of his own profile very well. And also, we have another contender, Fatai O Arowolo, engineer Fatai O Arowolo. Is an engineer. Giwa Egbeboba Jolu, Ọkùnrin Akile Ìjẹ̀bú. That is his own chieftaincy title that he holds as an Ìjẹ̀bú indigene. And they are all claiming to come from the Funṣẹ́gbùwà house. Mo hope mo pè dáadáa. Ẹ̀yin ará Ìjẹ̀bú ẹ má bínú o tí mi bá porúkọ àwọn people yẹn dáadáa, orúkọ ìlú yẹn dáadáa, ilé yẹn dáadáa. Mr. Giwa Bobakeye is here in USA. I met him at a mentors party in September. Okay. All right. I'm trying to read some comments before I go on. So the last person contending for the throne is King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal. Very popular. He is not a stranger to many of us. Is the Kwam King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, the wife of, the husband of, ex-husband, I don't know whether still husband anyway, ex-husband of Emanuela. We have treated his case several times on this channel. And also the husband or ex-husband of Titi Masha and several other women. But presently, we don't know who is his wife. He said he's a king of music, he's the king of Fuji. And that's why his name is King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal. So the controversy came. Immediately it came out. And that was when the controversy started. Another write-up I got on this case, let me quickly read it to us. And this particular write-up is concerning Dr. Kunle Azan. Don't forget, I said Dr. Kunle Azan was the doctor of the late Awujale. So they said Dr. Kunle Awujale, eligibility for the Awujale throne. Somebody wrote that his perspective on it. He said Dr. Kunle, an illustrious Jebu man, by all standards recently signified his intention to contest for the post of the Awujale of Ijebuland under the Funṣẹ́gbùwà ruling house, the next house to produce an Awujale. Though please kindly note, Kwam is claiming to come from Fidipote family, and some people are saying he's not from that family. But before we get to Kwam case, let me read out this Azan story. So they said Dr. Kunle Azan, an illustrious Ijebu man by all standards, recently signified his intention to contest for the post of Awujale of Ijebu land under the Fushenbuwa ruling house, the next house to produce an Awujale. While every sane Nigeria is entitled to elective political position, traditional stools, including Awujale, is strictly the business of the royal members of ruling houses. Just like I said, nobody can go and contest anyhow for the King of England, the Queen of England. It's not what anybody can just stand up and say, I want to be a king. But we don't know what is going on. While we are having 200 people, 50 people contending to be the Awujale. Ìgbà wo ni ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wá dì báyìí? Ifá ló mú ọba tẹ́lẹ̀. How did it now become whereby it has become buying political form, party form? They paid for the form. I don't know if I should mention how much each of the form cost. And at last, they've returned the money to some people, where some people's money have not yet been returned, allegedly. So let's go on. Dr. Kunle Azan claimed to be Fushenbuwa ruling house should invite their attention. Okay, they said Awujale is strictly the business of the royal members of ruling houses, because that is how it's supposed to be. It is in this light that Dr. Kunle Azan claimed to be Fushenbuwa ruling house should invite the attention of all Ijebus, as the claims lack historical, traditional, and legal basis, specifically authenticated records from the custody of Dr. Adekunle Azan and his family in their purported hometown, Eshugbon. Eshugbon invalidates his claims to both Ijebu Ode and Royal Birth, and therefore ineligible to contest for the stool of the Awujale. Some of the points to this effect include, and they released out some points. That is, they are trying to say that Azan, Dr. Akunle Azan, that is claiming to come from that family, should provide evidence that is actually from that family, that is from Fushenbuwa house, that truly you came from this family by true history, traditional, and legal claim, and show that, yes, I am from this family. Maybe like pointing out your family house in that place. For example, in Lagos now, the Dosumu, the Oyekon, and all the ruling houses in Lagos State, they have this compound, big compound, whereby you can trace that this is the family compound. And as a bona fide child of that compound, people should know you. So I think that is what they are trying to tell this king. Azan Adekunle is the most eligible. Okay. So I'm pinning the number so people can call in. Jebu people. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So okay, get in here. Ijebu. Èmi ò ṣọmọ Jebu o. Akànbí ayín ganu sí torí Yorùbá ni wá. So they said go to Azan, family of Eshugbon via Ijebu Imushin. Sometimes they go apply to the late Awujale, Oba Sikiru Adetono, to among other claims include their purported ancestor, Awujale Afolajoye, who was said to have battered Eshugbon's founder, Oshiboye Ijo. That one is a long one that may be a bit long for us to understand. So let us leave that one. Now, another controversy is Kwam One. Kwam One, very popular, very loved by a lot of people. Don't be surprised that they will eventually make Kwam One the Awujale o. Make una no forget say na Jagaban be president. And that is left for the Jebus. If they agree, who are we to say no? At least we are getting to know how they are selecting kings now. So no one, if we now begin to see some characters with our king, we should not be surprised. After all, of recent, we saw our kings fighting each other publicly. We saw them abusing each other publicly. What we don't see before in the times of Oni of Ife of yesterday. The Alaafin, even though they have beef, there is a way they still do it. But this era of social media, who go come remedy sing for us? That's another question. People are asking, say, Kwamwon, if you become king, are you still going to be singing? Because it is an abomination for somebody to be a king and still be alagbe. What is alagbe? Alagbe in Yoruba means people who sing for people. So people said it's abomination, but I don't know. And that's one of the controversies surrounding this. Now, as for Kwamwon, let us read Kwamwon's letter. So, a few days ago, Kwamwon, abi go dey combine ini? I don't know. Few days ago, Kwamwon showed interest in the chieftaincy issue. He said he wants to be, the kingship. He will be a king alagbe. Alagbe is derogatory. What do they call it? I think that's the Injile Yoruba. Is it not? Okay, what is the Injile Yoruba for praise singer? Please tell me. How is it derogatory? Ta ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn? Àyànkúnlé Agbọ́ládé, bàbá mi, ṣó nílùú wa nìyẹn? What is the meaning of praise singer in Yoruba? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbọ́ ìjìnlẹ̀ Yoruba dáadáa. Kí ló wọ́n pè ẹni tó ń ṣe praise singer? Ẹ̀yin ni bàbá mi, ṣàlàáfíà ni. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń rorúkọ yìí dáadáa. I didn't know it's you. I don't know why I just connected it now. What is alagbe praise singer in Yoruba? Alagbe no pè wọ́n ní Yoruba now. So if you now say it's derogatory, maybe because ayé ti dade. Though I remember Barrister sang it in one of his songs. Asunrara ba. People here dey pa mi. Èèyàn kan tún ní Asunrara. That's the original name for it. So I don't know when it became derogatory. It's our own Yoruba word that is always derogatory. But Oyinbo word is very sweet. What is the difference of praise singer? What is the translation in Yoruba of a praise singer? I know it is alagbe, somebody that sings to praise people. Somebody say Azunrara. Okay, somebody said alagbe is not derogatory. It's two-way though. Alagbe can mean onilu, that's a drummer, onijo, a dancer, and also atorobara. Atorobara is beggar now. Báwo la atorobara ṣe jẹ́ alagbe? Ó dá, ẹ jẹ́ àfihàn lẹ̀ má yí mi lórí. Ṣé mọ̀ pé gbọ́? Zobo ti dàṣaṣọ mi mo gbé. Àfi kí n ya lọ kó sínú washer tí n bá ṣe tán. Okay, ó clean. Mo mu zobo drink. Anyway, let's go ahead. Olúwa, ta ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn? Olúwa rántí. You said so Yoruba king are being selected by the president. We don't know. Okay, they are called Alumuludun. Okay, singing for money. That's why it sounds derogatory. Okay, Amuludun. Okay. All right, we call them Amuludun. Mo ṣáà ti sọ pé Yoruba mi tó bá le jù, ẹ correct me. Just correct me. Any Yoruba, something that I don't get right, correct me. I'm open to correction. So a few days ago, I think precisely December 4th or 5th, Kwamwon showed his interest in, in going for the kingship. And some people have come out to speak their mind. One of them is Balogun Eko, a man who speaks on about kingship in Lagos. He knows a lot about it. He's a Lagosian, and he was once a critic of Ashiwaju, but they say he's no more a critic. There is a paddy of Ashiwaju now. So let me quickly read Kwamwon's letter to the throne. Okay. So precisely 3rd of December, The letter was dated 3rd of December this year, and it was addressed to the chairman, Funshegbuwa ruling house, Agunshebi quarters, Ijebu Ode, Ogun State. Dear sir, letter of intent to be considered for the royal stool of the Awujale of Ijebu land. Ọ̀túnba Wasiu Ayinde I, Ọ̀túnba Wasiu Ayinde Marshal Adewale Olasunkanmi Omogbolahan Anifowose MON, hereby formally notify the Funshegbuwa ruling house of my intention to be considered for the vacant stool of the Awujale of Ijebu land, subject strictly to the provisions of Ijebu customary law and the Ogun State chieftaincy laws. I was born on 3rd of March 1957, and I'm a bona fide son of Funshegbuwa ruling house of Agunshebi quarters. Àwọn wo náà wá ń pè ní Fèdípọ̀ Tẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀. Anyway, let me continue. I was born on the 3rd of March 1957, and I'm a bona fide son of Funshegbuwa ruling house of Agunshebi quarters, tracing my ancestry to the Oba Jadiara lineage, which qualifies me to present myself for consideration in accordance with established tradition. I have devoted over 5 decades to the promotion of Ijebu, Yoruba, and Nigerian culture through music and cultural enterprise. In the course of my service, I have received various traditional and national honors, including my installation as Mayegun of Yoruba land, the national honor of Member of the Order of Niger 2022. I was conferred as Olori Omoba and Otunba Fèdípọ̀ Tẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀ of Akile, Ijebu 2023 by the late Awujale. Now, I have a question to the Ijebus. When Kwamwon was being named the Olori Omoba, what were you guys thinking? Tewan Jansen. Sorry, oh. Kwamwon was conferred with the title of Olori Omoba, meaning the king, the senior of all the prince. So how come people are saying he is not eligible? He once claimed to come from Fèdípọ̀, where he was installed as Ọ̀túnba Fèdípọ̀ Mole. There is difference between Olori Omoba. Okay, what is the meaning of Olori Omoba? I'm translating it in English. So the line is pinned to the top. Please, ẹ mọ̀ afẹ́ kẹ́ pè wọlé ẹ̀yin ará Ìjẹ̀bú and enlighten us and put your voice out. Káwọn government lè gbọ́ yín kàn jẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe kingship yín the way it's supposed to be done. So that kílù lè tùbà kó lè tùṣẹ́. Because in those days, there is a way they do this thing. So, hold on. Oh. So that is the letter from Kwamwon. So today, another letter came out. Another letter came out countering that Kwamwon is not eligible to be a king in Ijebu. I am going to read the letter too. All right. So the letter was signed by some people. But let me quickly read out. It was signed by Ọ̀túnba Prince Akínọlá Ọ̀dẹ́dínà. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that name, ẹ̀yin ará Ìjẹ̀bú. So in that letter, that person wrote, and I read, Ọ̀túnba Wasiu Ayinde Anifowose. I have observed with studied silence the events of the past few days concerning the issue pertaining Wasiu Ayinde Anifowose and his aspiration to the Awujale stool through Jadiara Royal House. I can say categorically that Wasiu has no genealogical lineage to Jadiara Royal House. The chairman of Funshegbuwa ruling house may have rightly given him a nomination form, expecting him to get his route to Jadiara Royal House authenticated. I hope you guys understand what is playing out now. What this person is trying to say. That person they said it was the chairman of Funshegbuwa ruling house that may have given him that nomination form. If he could prove. So that means if he could prove it's from Funshegbuwa, they might likely give it to him. That is what that particular place I just read out. If you can prove that is from Funshegbuwa. Then the man went forward and said, we in Jadiara Royal House have waited for him to show up with his form and whatever document he has to prove his lineage, his linkage to Jadiara Royal House. He is yet to show up. It is necessary to release this information because the issue has become a matter of public interest. Okay, Olori Omoba is just an honorary title. Thank you very much. So for ordinary lame mind, they said Olori Omoba does not mean prince or the senior of the prince, of the other princes. They said it means just an honorary title that you give to people. It doesn't mean it supersedes the other prince. Okay? So I have explained that for those that may not know. So the man went on and said, it is necessary to release this information because the issue has become a matter of public interest. The family and the public will be informed as the event unfold. And the man sincerely signed as Otumba Prince Akinola Odedino, FCA. FCA, FCTI, FCIN, MC, CLOD, MSC, Olori Ebi, Jadiara Royal House. And he copied the state governor, Dapo Abiodun, the executive chairman of the Ijebu-Ode local government. He copied the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy title. He copied the Honorable Ogun State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, and also the Secretary Ijebu-Ode Local Government, and lastly the Ijebu Chairman Awujale Interim Administration Council. Those are the people that John Ajewole, that's exactly the question we are asking that don't we have tradition anymore? Why has it become a controversy? Why has it become something that has become a controversy? Because in the olden days, what we know is that they look at the next ruling house. Maybe let's say it's one of the others that was there before. Let's say whether, for example, Ajewole House, and now is Oluwole House that is to present somebody. So is that Oluwole House that they will concentrate on? Why is it that they have over 200 form? 200 people applied for this same post. They have thrown it down. Some have been rejected. So does it mean the Olori Ebis of the ruling houses, are they not supposed to be the one in charge of all these things? Why is there controversy? Because Awujale throne is not a throne. It's not a Jehu throne, no, in Yoruba land. It's not a Jehu throne at all. It's a throne that is well respected, highly exalted in Yoruba land. It's one of the very, very important royal throne in Yoruba land. When you are counting, when you are counting Olubadan of Ibadan, Oni of Ife, Awujale, Remo, all those, first class Oba. It's among the first class Oba that there shouldn't be controversy at all. Why? How come they have about 200 people applying? Now they have thrown it down. They have 50 people presently. Sorry, 48. We are pronouncing it wrongly. You have to call it, you are calling clay, Amo, Oba, Omo Oba. Next Omo Oba like a replica, an honorary aristocrats, recognition of milestone achievements. Is that what you are saying about Olori Omo Oba? Omo Oba. Is it Omo Oba? Ẹ pò wọlé ẹ má yí mi lórí. Number ni mo pin nìyẹn. Yorùbá mi ò lè tó yẹn Omo Oba. Èmi yìí try. I was hearing somebody mentioning Funshegbuwa. Mo bú sẹ́rìn ni. Yorùbá dẹ̀ lẹ́ni náà. So èmi ti yìí try. Ṣé mo ṣáà pé Funshegbuwa dáadáa? Mo pe Fìdípọ̀ tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ dáadáa. Ṣé mo pa àwọn yẹn dáadáa? Now let's listen to what this man, kí lorúkọ man yìí again, Balógun Èkó, what he said concerning the the case.
Ọba orin Láyìndé mi ọmọgbọ̀n láwọn ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹgbọ́n ohun tó borin wí orin dé o ìlú dé o Àyìndé táwọn yọ Alhaji King Wasiu Àyìndé ọmọgbọ̀n láwọn tó bá ní ẹ máa jọba ẹ ti jẹ́ o tí àkọsẹ̀jáyé yín tó bá ní ẹ máa jẹ ọba ẹ ti jẹ ọba fújì o kẹ́rì àwọn Yorùbá ní èèyàn kì í jẹ méjì lábà.
máyì máa jẹ́ kí díríǹkì sápá mi lórí.
ẹ lè jẹ ọba fújì kẹtù máa wá du
very sarcastic.
ọba Ìjẹ̀bú ìyẹn ti Awùjalẹ̀ torí pé kí ni ẹ̀yin náà lè sọ ẹni wọ́n fi èèyàn wọ́n fi jẹ lèmọ́mù
ó tún fẹ́ jẹ sẹ́ríkì.
ẹ lè jẹ o torí wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó yé yín pé ẹ lè jẹ Awùjalẹ̀ Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu dẹ̀ sọ fún yín wọ́n ní kẹ́ mú ọkọ̀ kúrò ń bẹ̀ ìdí tó ṣe bínú ní airport ní ọjọ́ náà nìyẹn tí ẹ fẹ́ mú plane dúró
àwọn bá tán
ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò bá yín ní ara mu àwọn ará Ìjẹ̀bú dẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rù wọ́n ń ṣèké wọn ò fẹ́ sọ fún yín pé àwọn ò fẹ́ yín ní ọba olórí ọmọọba èyí tẹ́ jẹ by default wọ́n ní kẹ́ mú yẹn kẹ́ mú dání.
máa yóò dá o ó ló jẹ olórí ọmọọba by default Balógun Èkó that man can talk.
ẹ wá kọ lẹ́tà ẹ wá kọ sí wọn nínú ìdílé mẹ́rin tó ń jọba wọ́n ní tọmọ ìkọ̀kan ní inú bẹ̀ wọ́n ní tọmọ ìkọ̀kan ní inú bẹ̀ àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n tèmi àwọn ọkú mi wọ́n dẹ̀ pa nítàn fún mi àwọn tẹ́jọ ṣe kékeré ní òkè súnà wọ́n ní tí ìyá Wàsíù àti bàbá Wàsíù bá ti jà ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ní Igbóṣeré ní ìyá Wàsíù máa ń wá kí ìyá Wàsíù.
òun kú àwẹ́rẹ́ yìí ń pè tán o tí bàbá Wàsíù àti màmá Wàsíù bá ti jà.
Wàsíù tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń taṣọ so wọ́n nígbà tí ìyá Wàsíù bẹ̀rẹ̀ òwò aṣọ ni àwọn àti bàbá Wàsíù ni wọ́n padà tó fi di pé bàbá Wàsíù tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sí ìlú Péjú Èkìtì ìlú Péjú Èkìtì yẹn òun ni wọ́n sin bàbá Wàsíù sí. So àwọn ará Ìjẹ̀bú ní kẹtọ́ka sí olórí bàbá yín ní Ìjẹ̀bú àbí kẹ́ lọ mú èèyàn mẹ́fà tí ó tọmọ yín wá àbí tí ẹ tọmọ nínú Ìjẹ̀bú Òde àbí nínú Ìjẹ̀bú in general ẹ má dá wàhálà lẹ̀ o ẹ má dá wàhálà lẹ̀ torí gbogbo ibi tó bá wà peaceful ibẹ̀lẹ̀ ti máa ń dá wàhálà lẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo kì í ṣe lórí alábàáhùn
ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo kì í ṣe lórí alábàáhùn màṣá náà rèé o ò tún dé bó o ti ń dé.
láìkí ibi tí peace bá wà ẹ jẹ́ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ṣé tí ẹ bá jẹ ọba àwọn èèyàn tó fẹ́ wá náwó fún yín ṣé wọ́n máa kí yín pé kábíyèsí Awùjalẹ̀ o
àbí
wọ́n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí náwó ni.
ṣé wọn ò ní kọrin mọ́ ni.
mo lè ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀ dúró ti Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu lóye fish interest yín òun ló jẹ yín lógún now ẹ̀yin ni olórí.